Hey guys, this is Shinx and today we are back in another One Piece Bounty Rush video. In this video, I would like to cover the recent updates and things that were going on in this event, in this period of time. So without further ado, let's just jump into it. So the first news that I want to cover will be the time skip Luffy. So as you guys know, 5th of May is Monkey D. Luffy's birthday. So to celebrate that, I believe they will give out the time skip Luffy, which is the 4-star Luffy here in this picture. The artwork looks pretty amazing. So along with that, they will give about events such as a total of 30 diamonds, and also new items, crystal fragments will be obtainable from the event. So about the crystal fragments, I'll talk about it later. So firstly, I want to show you guys the new Luffy that will be coming out. It's actually a blue attacker. So this will be his level 100 stats. Level 100 wise, I'm not too sure how decent is the stats. Let me take a look. Okay, so his attack wise is very decent. Because he might be a free character, right? I doubt they will give us all the way to 6-star, but let's say if they actually do, is obviously very good. So at level 100 he has 6400 HP, 1600 attack, 1400 defense, 11% crit. So his skills wise, skill 1 will be Elephant Gatling Gun. So it's a mid-range multiple area attack, and you become temporarily invincible after use. So this skill has a skill attack of 170 and at level 5, and it has maximum of 5 consecutive hits. This skill actually is pretty decent because if you hit all that 5 hits, right, I think you'll dish out quite a lot of damage. But the downside is it has quite a huge cooldown, 66 seconds. Usually cooldowns for skills is about 30 plus seconds. So you might need to use like medals that reduce the skill 2 cooldown. Next will be the Red Hawk, which is one of his signature moves. It's a mid-range attack that sets enemies aflame. Nullifies stagger for a set period of time. So this skill attack has a high chance of a guaranteed chance of flame, which will last for 10 seconds, doing 90 damage per second, which means you'll do about 900 damage in total. Then skill attack of 566, very decent. Sadly, the Red Hawk is not a long range attack, or else he'll be even better. So team boost will be attack boost. So next will be his character traits. First character traits will be Nullify Shock and Entrance. Basically, these two is the signature of Luffy. He cannot be shocked because he's rubber. Then he cannot be entrance because he is he does not like Boa Hancock, so he does not get petrified. So next, trait 1. When an area around your enemies deal damage by 30%, standard for attackers. When your strength is more than 70%, boost cooldown reduction speed of dodge by 50%. Not so bad because as an attacker, dodge is pretty nice because you can get perfect dodges. Then when your allies are not near the area you are at, boost cooldown reduction of skill 1. Wait, oh, okay, my bad. So skill 1 is the one that's very long. So basically, since you are an attacker, you have to go to the enemy's treasure and you hope that your teammates is not there so it can boost your skill 1 by 50%. So when you KO an enemy, reduce cooldown of skill 2 by 30%, which is also very nice. As an attacker, you want your cooldown to be as low as possible. Then yeah, okay. So next will be the total party power. So it seems that the previous update, the party power was incorrectly shown, so they had to change it. So if you recall, my party power was only about 20 plus thousand, and it easily hit 30,000 now. So yes, next will be the new bounty festival, will be the worst generation bounty fest. So this bounty fest is basically the characters are Law and Kid. So Law is a green runner and Kid is a blue attacker. So okay, let's briefly go through their skills and etc. So basically Law, what he does is he has a mid-range multiple hit attack area. Basically, if you do not know, he has a room, and anything he can do anything he wants inside the room. So basically, this attack will have a room and multiple hit area attack with chance of confuse, but the chance of confuse is like 100%. So nullify stagger. Okay. Next will be the skill attack is actually not that high, but it's a multiple hit, so I'm not too sure how it will turn out. Next will be Shambles, which is swapping attack, so swapping places. So what it does is it trade places with the closest enemy at a certain range to a certain area for at long range. So basically, it's all it is saying the enemy's attack will get cancelled. Okay, this is actually interesting because maybe the enemy is using the skill or something, you can just shambles and it gets cancelled. And he also gets a speed debuff. Very interesting. Next will be his traits. The traits, he has very decent traits. So when in an area around your enemy's treasure, increase damage by 30%. This is unique because he's a runner and somehow he has this attacker trait. Then next will be the when area in your captured treasure boost cooldown or skill 1. Not so bad, because help him to be able to spam the skill 1 ball to defend a bit on the enemy. Next will be his when you capture the treasure, reduce cooldown time of skill 1. A lot of traits to help his skill 1 recover. Let me take a look at the 30 plus seconds. So you can pretty much use your skill 1 quite often if you just keep going around capturing treasures. Next will be the important one. When your strength is more than 70%, boost capture speed by 50%. This is very important because you can stack it up with the fishman medals, and you can get maybe about 80% boost in capture speed, and plus he's a runner, so I think he will be the best runner at the moment. Okay, so next, with the new worst generation came the event medals. So there's the killer medal and the monk medal. So this I'm pretty sure they tag along to the worst generation. So there's the Shabody Archipelago. So this is where the time skip happen, where they meet up before entering Grand Line, before going to the Fishman Island. So this trait, I'm pretty sure, not a lot currently, but you can use it for the Boa and the new Kid and Law medals. Let me take a look. Okay, so Law has attack. Kid, if I'm not wrong, no, Kid doesn't. So let me take a look at the Boa. Okay, so this is interesting because now we have a new decent combo medal. So it would be Boa, Kid, and yeah, Boa, Kid, and I think Killer. Killer? No. Oh, okay. It'll be Monk. Yeah. So you'll get very decent traits because if I'm not wrong, you'll get at least you'll get Chabody and Captain for the three of them. You'll get trio for these three, and also the Wheels generation will be between you and Kid lah. So this will be one of the next another option for you to go for full attack builds. Okay, next Kid Pirate, which only I think two, and Combatant will be interesting because you can finally add up to like all the Zoro medals. Then Worst Generation. Okay, so this is the new Luffy medal. Okay, interesting. Hopefully there's attack. Okay, no. Okay, so it's bad. It's not as good lah. So Earth Generation so far has not so bad medals, but can be better. So okay, let's take a look at the trait. When area around your enemy's treasure reduce damage received by 5%. This trait is pretty decent, I would say. It's not an offensive trait. So but it's still useful because as an attacker you are quite, if you build full attack, right, or maybe characters like Croc or etc., if you build full attack you'll be quite squishy. So you would wanna reduce some damage taken so you can stay alive and deal more damage. So next, more matter. When you capture the treasure, reduce cooldown of skill 2 by 5%. Not so bad, but not so good, not too good either. So yeah, not decent medals. Recommend you guys to just upgrade it if possible. So to get the shards for this medal, just very simple, just play, and if I'm not wrong, you can do the missions. Or nope. Okay, no. So basically all you can do is keep playing the battle to farm. Next will be the medal upgrade. So the medal upgrade, oh my god, I can't show. Okay, so there will be there's a 25% reduction in upgrade timing. So basically 12 to 9 hours, 4 to 3, and 8 to, was it 6 or 5? I can't really remember. So yeah, 8 to 6, yeah, correct. So basically now is the time for you to upgrade your medals, and if possible, because it costs less hammers and also faster timing. Next would be the Sanji upgrade mission. So I'm sure you guys are not new to this because there is the chopper, there's the Brook, I think, yeah. So basically you can get some shards for upgrading medal Sanji, and get some medals, get some gems too for doing the missions. Then as for, I think you guys should make him for the sake of doing the missions to get the gems, because as you all know, gems are pretty hard to get, and like we should get as much gem as possible. So get this. Okay, let me see if there's anything else I can get. Okay, upgrade. Okay, so you can get quite a bit of gems by doing the mission, so definitely worth it. But if you wanna ask whether Sanji if it's good or not, you can check out my Sanji upgrade video, Sanji review, where I showcase his 6-star version. So he's not that good, but I can say he's kind of usable, but very hard to master. Then next will be the new game mode that was released last time. It was called the, not sure if I can, I can't really access it. But basically there was the Brawl 8 event. So basically, let me see if I can find. It's basically a 4v4 PvP mode. So all you have to do is to just keep killing each other, the enemy, so that, and you get points for killing the enemy. Just get the higher point and you win. Very simple event, very fast too. It only took the whole event each match took only 2 minutes or so. So I kind of like it a lot. It's like a new mode compared to the usual capture the flag. And sadly it's over and I didn't record any footage of it. I'm so sorry guys. Okay. Next, okay, new season happened. That along with the brawl was a season. So it was only 3 days I think. So then it was over. Then a new season released. Definitely you guys should, I recommend you guys should just grind hard on this, at least to get the S rank, because of the gold attack medal, which is very helpful. Then next will be a 4-star guarantee ticket. So if you check out the 4-star guarantee ticket, basically they give you two 4-star tickets. One would be a 4-star ticket. So obviously you can get maybe more than one 4-star. Then so to get the ticket, you need to reach rank B and rank C in the league battle. So basically it's free 4-star. Okay, not really free because you need to pay to win to get it. But if you can, I advise you to get it, because it's not every day you get like free 4-stars. So yeah, next would be the then this worst generation legendary ticket. Bleh. Okay, so what it does is it's quite expensive, I would say, but it has the basically it guarantees you a 4-star, and that 4-star, right, is okay, let me see. Okay, so it's only one time, so you get it's a 20 scout pool tickets that guarantees a last 4-star character at the end. So the last character will appear as the last one will be basically all the bounty fest characters that appeared. So there's a 30% chance of getting the law and 30% chance of getting the kit. So it's a pretty high chance for you getting either one of them, and you can obviously get other 4-stars. So I actually tried this ticket and I got 3 4-stars. So I got the Kaya as usual, the Storm Luffy, and lastly the kit for the guaranteed lah. So whether the ticket is worth or not, I would say if you really need like 1 or 2 copies of the kit or law left, it's worth to give it a try, maybe to 5-star him, because law really needs the 5-star to shine as a runner. Then for kit, it's just basically more power. Next would be the introduction of the scout points. So now there's this thing called the scout points. So basically you're supposed to, like, how to say, once you scout 150 times, right, you get a free 4-star guaranteed ticket. So for this free 4-star guaranteed ticket, right, okay, so basically it's guaranteed either law or kit. So this is pretty nice because maybe you can be like me. So where I went crazy for the, you guys knew I went crazy for the Emerald banner, and I did like 200 summons or so. So I can get, I was missing one Akainu, and somehow how should I say? Okay, so I was only lacking one more copy. So if this thing was here, I would have gotten like a chance to get another Akainu or Aokiji. But okay, so I did like what, one pull off camera, and I got my last copy of Akainu for him to be 5-star, which I'm like very happy at the moment. So basically, you get a guaranteed copy of them for 150 summons. Definitely not worth, but it's definitely good. Whether I like this thing, I would say this is a kind of a downgrade to the as compared to the Bounty Fest 3-step banner, because 5-step banner was it? Because at last time it takes you 5 steps to get one guaranteed character, so you can spend 500 gems and get 2 of the guaranteed character. But this one is you have to spend 150, which is about 750 gems. Is it? No. Actually, yeah, I think it is. You need about 750 gems to to get a guaranteed copy of one only. So this is definitely worse than the previous step up. So I don't know why they did that, but with that new scout, these scout points, they removed the scout ticket. But the good thing I would say is it has a pretty much a very long period for this scout points reward. So I'm not sure how much the gems they will give for you to summon. But yeah, you can try to have a shot of getting them with this new system. So next I want to talk about is the new drum stage. Can I show? Okay. No. So basically, there was this new drum stage. Basically, is a very interesting type of map, because okay, so it looks like this. So basically, the points will be 2 at the bottom, 2 at the middle of the mountains, and 1 at the top of the mountain. So it's very interesting because you can just drop down and capture a flag, or drop down to stop people from capturing the flag. But if you have to reach the top, you have to climb all the way up. Then the plan for this, I haven't really played too much of this map, but what I usually do is I'll go for the center one as usual, and most of the fight will happen at the center at the start of the map. So yeah, do take note. Then next thing would be the crystal fragment. So with the new Luffy birthday thing, they will come out with these crystal fragment things. So what it means is you can exchange you can get it by exchanging character fragments of unlocked characters. Not sure what this means, but basically you don't have to have the same shards to be able to exchange to the character. So basically 2-star shards can be used to upgrade okay, so basically you can use 2-star shards to upgrade 2-star characters, and 3-star to for 3-star character, and 4-star and 4-star for 4-star, so on and so forth. So when will it come out? As you can see in the picture, it's probably only when it's Luffy's birthday. So yeah, very interesting, because I believe with this we don't have to just keep summoning that character and play with RNG so much. And okay, next update will be the character types. So as you know, previously how to upgrade your character is basically to put the same color for your supporting character, and pretty much you're mostly good. So with this new character type thing, what it does is every character, right, they will have this thing called the character type. So you can get additional boost if your supporting character has levels of these types. So example would be attacker. I can get extra 200 stat and increase crit damage dealt by 5% if my supporting character has a total of level 600. So basically it's either you put 6 level 100 attackers, or you put maybe less level 80 but more of it 12 above there also. So yeah, here it can show you how who you can use. So this is interesting because you can explore, instead of just the normal enhance your character, you can also build them around how you want. Example, the navy will be when in area around your captured treasure, reduce knockback distance by 30%. Interesting. So 60% chance to prevent stagger from projectile combos. What this means is the Usopp combo, you have 60% chance of getting interrupted from that. Very interesting thing, because it kind of make the game a bit more complicated and challenging when it comes to building your team, etc. And it's not just like I get this amount of characters, I can just level up. So ultimately you obviously want the same elements and also the same character type effects, which what I think that's what they're trying to do, because they want you guys to pull as many of the banners so that you can get the specific upgrades. So this is actually very interesting, this Grand Line effect. So at level 600 you can reduce damage received from same element. This is actually interesting because Akainu is a raid character, and as you know, the meta now currently is there's a lot of raid characters, and you can basically survive better lah. So yeah. Next, okay, so example, with this setup I'm using, right, so with this setup I'm using, I can get about how many? Okay, I can get, where's my attacker? Okay, so I can get 15% increased damage to the same elements by 15%. So this is East Blue, which okay, so yeah, I have this effect active, so I can deal more damage to the same element, which is definitely helpful because now you can play, you don't have to use blue characters against red characters. Like you can deal more damage to red characters, but obviously you need but if you want to do this type info, right, it's recommended if you go for the level 600, because as you can see, level 500 you need a requirement of less than 50% strength, but 600 you don't have any requirement. I'll work more on it, but yeah. So attacker, I'll get extra, I think 160, no, 80%, 80 boost only. So okay, so like I was saying, it'll be definitely better if you work on one of it, because you can see the difference between a level 5 boost and a level 4 boost. So yes, yeah, so that's roughly about it. I recommend you guys to slowly explore this option to further upgrade your character even more. And what's next? Okay, next will be the new character level. So what it was is previously you needed, example, how to say, to get a 4-star character to 5-star, you need like, okay, we need, was it 400 shards? Yeah. So it's pretty hard because, example, I have a, let's say, a smoker. Okay, you see, as you can see, my smoker, I need only like what, 5 shards to get a 6-star. So previously it will be no different than a 5-star smoker at level 80. So he's kind of useless until I get him to 6-star. But now with this character shard, you can, as long as you have shards for him, right, you can increase his level. So as you can see, I have about what, 700 plus shards, 795 shards of him. So this will scale on to his level. So pretty much I am at level 99 for him now. And example, if I only have a few shards of him, like my Mihawk, I can only get him to level 81. This is very cool because it reduces the power distance between the 6-star character versus 5-star characters. Then it makes you wanna exchange for the characters because you can upgrade their level and make them more viable against the 6-star characters. Oh, I really hate you, Kaya. Like, what the hell? I get so much Kaya. Damn it. Okay, so basically, yeah, that's about it for that new feature. Lastly will be character changes. This is, I would say, RIP. Why would I say so? It's because, okay, if you go for the news and look at it, they did a few changes to the characters, the 2-star and 3-star characters. So most of the free to play characters were changed, especially Usopp. So as you know, Usopp was the god attacker because when it's 60% left, he boosts his catcher speed by 50%. So now, after changes, he became weaker, a lot weaker. So you need your strength to be less than 30% for that 50% capture speed to activate. And this means that he is useless. I can say officially he's useless as a runner. Then, yeah, other characters I wouldn't really go through it. But yeah, most of them would be a small buff. Example, the Sanji. So when you KO an enemy, reduce cooldown of skill 1. So it became when you're using skill 1, reduce cooldown of skill 2 by 30%. So what it means is you can use medals that reduce cooldown of skill 1 so that you can spam more skill 1s to get cooldown reduction of skill 2. Then, so yeah, I think I shouldn't talk a lot about this. Then some of it is just basically just rewarding the skill. But yeah, I think this one you should go look at it yourself. And yeah, basically it makes my videos about the characters, like the Usopp video that I recently posted, kind of useless right now because he's pretty much trash instead of being the best runner at the moment. Okay, so I know this was a very very long video because there was so much update with the new update. But yeah, we've come to the end of the video. So if you want, because of my work schedule, right, you can, to keep up with the latest news of the games, right, you can actually follow my Instagram at the description below. And if you want more One Piece Bounty Rush videos or Bleach Mobile 3D videos, if you do not know, Adult Nail is coming tomorrow, I believe. So I'll most likely summon on them on both of my accounts. So do look forward to that. And if you want more of these videos, do consider liking the video and subscribing, obviously. And if you have any game suggestion that you want me to cover on this video, this channel, you can definitely comment down below and I'll look into it to see whether I like it or not. So yeah, thank you guys for watching and see you in the next video.